All right, so Zinni is playing a Zir. Wait, am I seeing this correctly? Did he just get a 0 on 3? Oh, he got a 2-3. How did this happen? Zir was not first picked. He first picked Varus, and then Griffin just locks Wukong. Bro, it's honestly kind of weird to see this because I've been watching so much LCK, and then it's like normally it goes out, which I guess this is normal, but it looks like really abnormal to me. I can't believe Contracts is getting Malphite. I think Shopify is going to win. I mean, they have Karma Jin, and Shopify is going to play Renekton. They could play Bard. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. If they wanted to play like one of the other lanes, the more like aggressive lanes, they could have played Pyke here. I think it would have been fine. I think Pyke would have actually been pretty good for their comp. Pyke into Karma Jin. I thought this was kind of a weird draft from FlyQuest. I don't think I fuck with it. I feel like it's really weird to give Varus, Azir, and Malphite. I think if I gave the enemy team Varus, Azir, Malphite, I think that we would pause the game, and I think Phil and Sven would beat the shit out of me in tandem live on stage. I think that would happen. But I just don't get how Shopify was able to get the most OP AD carry on the patch, the most OP mid laner on the patch, and one of the most OP junglers on the patch at the same time. Some predictions for this game? I think Shopify will win. I think their comp is just way too broken. I don't know how they got all these champs and Bard into double immobile.
Yeah. They're a really exciting young team. By contrast, I think it's really interesting to look at Shopify, right? Who kept
okay, burn him down, burn him down.
Roster.
Yep, that's what I like to see.
I'm wondering if Fudge is going to go for it. He did not. But they kept their entire
roster, yeah, I mean,
right?
of course. Like, I'm telling you. Oh, level 6 on Malphite. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're fighting. Yep. Flash on him, flash auto, force him to flash, then you ult him. Okay, GG, game's over. Griffin, bro. I mean, the thing is, this crab gives either of them 6, so they're gonna fight for the crab. But if you saw what happened here, wait, hold on, let me see if they did the tech. Actually, let me go back.
But they kept their entire roster.
No one did the tech. They're just noobs. Okay, you want to know the tech? This is like known tech, but it's not known to Griffin. Okay, so crab is not spawning yet. So here's the tech. I'm giving you guys free game. This is like so known that I don't even feel bad about revealing this. But it's like, this guy should not kill his Krugs until 5:30. Because if he kills his Krugs after 5:30, then he'll have upgraded smite. Because you'll get a treat at 5:30. So he should just AFK or base before Krugs, whatever. And then he should just fucking go do his Krugs at 5:30, have upgraded smite, and then he walks to this crab with upgraded smite, and then he could never lose the crab because his smite will do 400 more damage than the other guy's smite, and then he'll just like get level 6 and then probably be able to do Drake. Or if they fight him, then the opposite will happen and he'll kill the enemy and you'll win the game. So there you go. There's some free game. That's the most you'll get out of me. That's the most you'll get out of me. And now they're going to try to fight this or what? They're going to fight this crab? And not necessarily winning. Griffin is dead. Actually, not that bad. I mean, they answered the best they could, but it's going to be bad for the game. Yeah, I mean, probably the best it could have been. Is Bard just like holding ult for next game, or like what's happening here? We're never dying here, right? That'd be insane. I feel like this was this should have been one harder than it was, but fine.
It's a lot faster completion than something like the Triforce on the other side, and he's got CDR boots as well.
No flash, he's dead. Contract shouldn't even ult. Yep, it's free. It's free.
Yep, you're dead before the last tick of damage comes out from the Cyclone.
And they're trying to kill his Renekton. Renekton Q? Oh. He used his Fury for empowered W. I mean, I think Griffin is like, outside of the first crab mistake, I think he's doing the most he can. Yeah, this guy's just dead mid. Yeah, nice chip.
With their lanes, as we see Griffin kind of showing up to try to stop this mid lane push.
This is getting spicy.
Yeah, curtain call has opened up.
Juke down? Oh, he. No, that's why I'm not an AD carry player. I would have juked down, but he had just juked down, and Masu was like, oh shit, this guy's gonna juke down again. So Masu fired the bullet down, and he just walked straight. There you go. There you go, B-boy. I like that. That's the mind game. It wouldn't have killed anyway, but like, he would be really fucking low if it hit. I guess he has CP either way. Oh, this guy just can't play the game ever because he's playing into a matchup where he gets outscaled as Orianna, and then he's playing against two champs that counter immobile champs, Malphite and Bard, and he's outranged by the Varus. So how can you play the game, bro? Like, I don't see how Shopify can lose. I really don't see how they can lose. Like, they're just gonna show up to some fight, get ulted, or if they like flash Bard ult, then Malphite will ult, and it'll just be completely over for them.
As we see Shopify maybe setting up for a dive again.
Okay, Cryo and Quad. Gonna look to see if
he didn't flash it. He's dead.
As soon as Contracts gets the chance, he's immediately full sending it here with the ultimate. Gets shuffled.
How can he play? How can he play? Thinkard hates Quad. You know what's crazy is Orianna Malphite's also like a really goated combo. It's like, bro, I don't think you should care about them playing Silas jungle in 2026.
Goes in, goes all out over the wall, brings Fudge away from the safety of the turret.
Just dying like this. I don't know. It's kind of strange.
Away from that tower, they knock him down. Got to be a bit critical of Quad though on that bot side.
Oh, we missed those? We missed those? We get his flash there, B-boy. That guy is insanely slowed. We do not miss those.
With flash up, you're a pro player on land. You have no ping. You got to flash that.
Maybe he thought they wouldn't have been able to kill him, but obviously was proved wrong after.
I mean, this is the thing about Malphite. He's going the build where you have, this is the build that some people like. It's the Protoplasm Harness plus Zeke's. And once you're level 11 with some Ultimate Hunter stacks, like, to be fair, how many Ultimate Hunter stacks does he have? He has only 2 Ultimate Hunter stacks, right? There's only 2 people that died, so it's very easy. He was involved in the Wukong kills as well. So he's not going to have insane ult speed, but it's going to be pretty fucking low. And he has CDR boots. I don't think Fly can fight this.
Griffin stunned to the wall here as FlyQuest want to go after the Drake. Sayo's caught out by the deadly flourish.
Surprised Griffin doesn't just like, he could one-shot Bard here, but I guess Renekton behind could be an issue. This is actually, I mean, they got the Drake. Let's see if they can get out.
Now Fudge is looking for his opportunity to get some kind of a punish. Tempered Fate finds Griffin. Piercing arrow charged up over the wall. Not going to find a target.
They're going on the guy on the Karma that still has flash. That's a little bit crazy talk. The Orianna ult missed, which they're really lucky about because Gakos is here and Zinni is top with no TP. So this looks like communication issues for Shopify. It looks like Shopify wants to fight, but it's a Azir top with no TP. Okay. Click it. Oh, he couldn't click it. Because I feel like Shopify should definitely be wanting to fight this. I feel like Zinni should be here. And they should definitely want to fight. I don't see why you wouldn't want to fight on this timer. Your Malphite is giga juiced. Your Azir is strong. Your Varus is strong. You should be fine in the standoff. Like,
they don't care about names. They don't care about brands or clout.
Zinni is just dead. Griffin is playing pretty well. Honestly, though, like, this is kind of a rookie move from Griffin. If your draft is this bad, I think you should intentionally tank the game so your coaches know the mistakes they made and they never draft you this dog shit ever again, you know? It's like you protest as a player. You int on purpose for the long con. 60 worth. Baron is not up, but pretty good play for Shopify.
Starting to fall behind more and more. It's nearly 3K now.
Okay, knock up there on Sayos. He tries to get away, but the curtain call has opened. First 2 shots, find the support.
Zinni's out. Oh, he actually pushed them so that Contracts couldn't block it. But to be fair, Contracts doesn't even really want to block it. But overall, I think this will be fine for Shopify. They didn't use anything like too crazy. Okay, they used Malphite ult, but his Malphite ult will come back pretty quickly. An enemy team used Jhin ult and Wukong ult, so I think they could probably fight the Drake if they really want to. They don't have to, but I think that Shopify should be in position to fight the Drake. All right, Malphite is all back up. That's what matters. I don't think Fly can win this fight. I think if they're standing off like this, it's very hard. I mean, Gakos has to make a miracle happen. Griffin is just mega inting, no? Yeah, he's turbo inting.
Contracts bursted low, but he's not bursted down. Masu's in danger as Fudge slices and dices into the middle of the fight. Zinni wants to go in, and he finds the shuffle.
I messaged Blabber what he thought of the draft, and he said that he would just kill me and Nick if we did this. So, okay, noted. Got it.
Shopify as B-Boy fires a rain of arrows over the wall, but it cannot hit Quad. Masu's still
Bartle, let's
alive.
fucking go. Yeah, I mean, it was an ult of all time. It was an ult of all time, guys. Go to Drake, but yeah, the Drake doesn't really matter. It's only second Drake at 23 minutes. It's very rare that the game is going to be resolved around Drake. The fight is mega winning for Shopify because Shopify got flashes on Orianna and Jhin, and they have Malphite Bard. So it should be unplayable in the next 5 minutes for FlyQuest, and FlyQuest should just, one of these guys should just die. There should be some play that Shopify can make in the next 5 minutes that results in them killing Quad or Masu or both and getting Baron. The Drake doesn't really matter here. Like, you're very rarely, I mean, it's LCS, so you know how it goes. Like, some games just become very slow. It's not the LPL, so I mean, it could go to Soul, but
that's true. The average age of
normally the second Drake does not matter here. Wait, people born in 2005 are going to be 21. Yeah, see, this guy has no flash, right? I mean, this is pretty deep for contracts. Like, they could have probably done this with, like, a little bit more, I don't know, like... Oh, man, Zinni kind of sent it, too. It ended up being fine. Wow. I don't think Shopify, I don't think Contracts could have played that worse, no? Wow. He just, like, there was no follow-up on this. It should have been such, like, a good timer for them, and then they just completely bottled it. I mean, even if the Bard Q hits, like, they're not killing this guy, I don't think.
We'll see if they can try to push for a Baron. They really want to go for it here.
Yeah, piercing arrow coming out from B-Boy. Contracts has to be the one keeping anybody from FlyQuest away from this Varus. FlyQuest now still all 5 players alive going after the Baron. It's 15.
Yeah, I guess it's good to have no flashes versus Bard and Malphite then. What do I know, bro? The Contracts is going to be able to steal this, by the way. He can steal this pretty easily. He has ult and he has flash. He's like telling B-Boy to Q this if he can. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, it's so sad. They can maybe get the fight. Zinni's here. They can maybe win this fight still. Oh, Zinni's playing it like this? Oh, he's going like... He's going beast mode. He ran it down mercilessly. All he needed to do was hit them. They had nowhere to run. Oh, God, it's so disgusting. Oh, God, it's so disgusting. Oh, he got 2. All right, Renekton's on the way. Seos is here. Oh, boys, LCS is so back right now. LCS is so fucking back right now.
He wants to try to slice him and dice him with a call to make. He goes back in. Gakos is kiting him. Fudge is chasing.
Fudge, you can, like... Okay, all right. This guy is the last Baron buff. LCS is so insanely back. It is crazy. Movement speed from Blue Smite. Bro, I don't understand why Zinni did this. He didn't even have ult. Like, shouldn't he just be stabbing them to death? Just Q, okay, just Q him. Just auto, kill fucking Cryogen. Cryogen's no flash in your face. Just kill him. Your team can chase forever. Like, why did he just E into them?
Back-to-back objectives are secured, and then this was just insane, Emily.
Yeah,
he's got the same disease that Ian has with Azir. But Ian was good about it yesterday. On stage, Ian didn't do the try to shuffle every single fight and die.
The fight before that, I do want to point out.
Wait, hold on.
Wukong ult.
Perfect engage there from FlyQuest, and they're looking to make it a 2-for-1 deal. Griffin on a killing spree as Contracts Malphite falls, and now with the Dragon begun, because of the fact that Griffin stole the last one, this is FlyQuest moving to Soul Point.
Yeah, this is huge. This is Soul Point for FlyQuest. I love what we've been seeing from Griffin in this game, even when it was Contracts really trying. Fudge is in trouble.
Yeah, hold on.
What is Fudge doing?
Here with the crocodile.
He was in position for what he thought was going to be the dragon fight.
Yeah.
But then his team got caught moving to the dragon, and he was trying to recall. Gets, I think, found out on that recall, so gets spotted. Ends up going down.
All right, cool.
And that is really costly. Now Zinni's in the wrong spot too.
Honestly, I feel like with the lead Zinni had, I feel like this guy played pretty bad this game. Like, I feel like Azir should just be 1v9ing this game completely now. There's like 0 threat on him. There's 0 threat from the enemy team on this Azir. And the enemy mid laner could not play the game. Malphite ulted him like 10 times in a row. The enemy mid laner was 0-5. I feel like if Zinni was like...
super fed now. getting that last
Playing
dragon,
well. I think he
securing
should
the
carry
barrel
this
of
game
Contracts as
easily.
well. This is not like a Roa and a Banshees and a Zonias. This is the one-shot you with a combo.
Okay, Gakos is going in. Pathmaker to lead the way, but he won't find anybody immediately.
Gakos is unkillable. Zinni didn't go void staff here. Like Zinni went kind of a vegan build here.
In this river area with the Baron on the map. Contracts and Zinni waiting. Contract with a 3-man knockup. Nobody else is there. Nobody else is
Nah,
there.
bro. Nah, this is unreal. What did he like? What did Contract 6 was gonna happen when he ulted into them 2v5 there? Like, what's crazy to me? What's crazy to me is he just watched Zinni stab this Cassante twice and do 0 damage, and then he tried to ult in here. I mean, a 0 was there. A 0 was there.
Insult to injury flashes out as he dies as well. So they get
mean,
the kills. They're gonna get the
he has Zhonya's and a shadow, or yeah, he has a Zhonya's and a shadow flame. He has no void staff, no death cap.
Yeah, and I love the way that they have approached setting up these fights. We talked about how this composition with the Jhin, with so many divers, kind of wants to over here.
Yeah, I mean, that is a tough one.
Hold on, we're already back to live, my friends. Gakko's in the front line. Fudge wrapping around for the flank here with the Dominus. Tempered
All right, nice.
lands onto quad, but Contracts is already at the start of the
Nice
fight.
Malphite ulti. Let's forfeit.
Arrives in time to be isolated.
Wait, we're kind of chopping them up?
Goes into the back lineup.
Then he's kind of doing damage?
Immediately forced away by the Emperor's Divide. FlyQuest has low health bars, but Shopify have already lost a man. Dragon still live. Remember, it's Cloud Soul if FlyQuest claim it. B-Boy still have plenty of HP to work with. They need a lot of value here out of the piercing arrows. Curtain call opens up. B-Boy tagged with 2 shots. Make it 3 and he's already dead. Who brings a bow to a gunfight? It's not a winning play. FlyQuest.
I will take who brings a bow to a gunfight. I will take Varus over Jhin any day. I'll say that live.
The president got taken.
I will always take Varus over Jhin in draft.
Final shot, and
I mean, Jhin is really strong at this point, obviously. But like, actually, we played Varus into Jhin yesterday. We did that literally yesterday. I was so happy when we had Varus. When we had Varus Bard and they had Jhin, or sorry, Varus Rakan, and they had Jhin Tom Kench, I was like, nice. Yeah, I don't know. FlyQuest must be the best team in the world. They must be the best team in the world if they're able to win this game.
730 move speed without the Ghostblade active.
Obi?
Rocks the Stormrazor.
Contracts goes in.
OBS plus tier.
Knock up onto Griffin, and that's not going to be a valuable enough target. Tempered Fate onto 2. Contracts, though, still isolated here in the front line.
I think it's happened with like other roles where like really good players in other roles have went to
as Fudge is juggled around. At least there's the one
other regions.
Fudge got a 1K shutdown there off of Gakos. If B-Boy can hit these arrows, it's great, but there's just so much move speed, it makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah,
oh, he's just getting murdered.
2 auto attacks. 2 auto attacks on
He's looking.
Takes that much HP. Deadly Flourish doesn't hit Seo's. Fully crazy with the steal. We'll see what Contracts has ready to go. Everybody on Shopify is in the area, but the Baron's already down to 3,000 HP. It's going to be claimed by Griffin before anything else even happens. Cryogen down to 20%, but it will not matter. They cannot kill him. Another kill on the Contracts. Fudge gets one back. Griffin knocks everybody up into the air, and Shopify has to scatter. Zinni wants the Emperor's Divide, but the only thing cut in half is Shopify's roster. Nobody's still standing. It's a
Wow. Well, FlyQuest looked like a way better team than Shopify, even though I think the draft should be unplayable. I think that this timer is the most illegal timer known to man. You got to tell me how here, after this Drake fight, when both carries have no flash, how we're not winning the game on Shopify. You know? We have flash Malphite ult. Azir just pushed top. Renekton is bot, has TP.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They should be able to take full control. I mean, it's kind of crazy. They have 2 wards right here. This needs to be swept.
That's
They're
like
so
2005.
young.
Like, Jhin should be shitting his pants to go at midwave.
They were, one of the youngest teams international when we would go. But
Like, I mean, I get it. Obviously, this guy has no flash, but look at where everyone is. And Contract just full sends.
they got even younger.
Like, I think that if they went for Bard ult,
This was last year.
like, if they went for Bard ult first,
But it looks like
bro, how did we miss this
They
Q
got
flash?
even younger.
What ends up
This
happening
was
here?
Last year.
He just misses the Q flash. But even if he hits Q flash, I mean, this is probably the best situation for FlyQuest, considering they have no flashes on carries. This is the best situation for them. Because Azir's not hitting. Varus can't hit. Cassante's TPing. Quad didn't take that much damage. Like, Quad took 30%. of his HP bar. He's still going to be able to play easily.
But it looks like Quad might not be getting much.
Like, imagine if he did this when anyone was in range to deal damage. There would be 0 counterplay. This guy would get 1 shot. Also, I feel like if we're going lethality, Varus, I guess he's versus Cassante. I was just thinking that it's like, I would really try to get a Serpent's Fang this game if I'm into Karma as Varus. And then this fight becomes this. It's just like the timer is so insanely good when the carries have no flashes. And yeah, Shopify completely wasted it. All right, so Fly chose blue side. Let's see. So what is very OP that is still up? So this is where you get into like Ryze territory. Because Orianna is 0 down, so Ryze is like very strong. So I would expect Quad to first pick it in this game if Jace is not up. I think if Jace is up, you can take Jace and do like Jace Ryze trade.
Yeah, I think you could
thing is, FlyQuest probably doesn't want to. They banned GP. They banned GP because they want to play maybe Jack's top first pick Ryze. I think Shopify should have traded Jace Ryze. First pick Talia with Ryze up. Wait, but Ryze is good into Talia. Maybe they have a read that Zinni wouldn't be good at Ryze. Like maybe they want Zinni to play Ryze because he's probably having communication issues with his team. And like Ryze is a very coordination based champion. So maybe that's the logic. But I generally think that Ryze is like really fucking broken right now. Picking Talia with Ryze up is crazy to me. The thing is like the other champs that people like playing are not good into Ryze, right? I don't know, many of you don't speak English, you could just ping. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's probably like the in between, right? Like talking about what the next play is. Because Zinni speaks like 0 English, by the way. It's not like he speaks a little bit of English. Like I've tried to speak to him before. Like they're boot camping with us they're boot camping us with us in the same place at FearX. I mean, this was like December, right? This was like early December, so maybe he's learned a bit in the last 2 months. But like when I tried to talk to Zinni, like even very small words, just like how are you, my name, I'm with like this team, like it was 0 English. So that's always really hard to integrate. But obviously they're gonna have an English teacher. They're gonna try to do like League of Legends English first. And I think the hard part about having a player that doesn't speak any English is like reviewing and trying to get on the same page with them, like them being able to express how they see the game when there is like more nuance. I think that's like the hard part, the reviewing. I mean, in game you can say like, oh, I'm going on this guy, or I'm coming bot. Like that stuff is easy to say, but how you get to the point where you are aligned on how the game should be played. I mean, once again, I am very happy to be Shopify side of this draft. I'm very happy to be Shopify side. I wonder what Griffin wants to play here. He needs to play Pantheon. I mean, if I'm Shopify, I'm banning Pantheon here. I'm banning Pantheon, picking support on 4, and then counter picking top. That's it. There's the Pantheon ban. So pretty standard. God, Revan is so goated as a coach. Volibear. Actually, that is I should have thought of Volibear. That's a very Griffin pick. He loves Volibear actually, and it's pretty good into Xin Zhao. I don't think it's great with the rest of the team comp, to be honest, but he does have damage from Aphelios, so it's fine. I just don't like Volibear Talia into a champion like Ryze. I want something that actually does physical damage, because this Ryze is going to get the most free upgraded mercs of all time, and it's going to be extremely hard to kill him with Volibear Talia once the Ryze has upgraded mercs. So that's the reason why I don't really like the Volibear pick. I mean, from what I saw in game 1, draft doesn't matter at all. I think this draft is better for Fly than the last one was, and I feel like they're playing way better as a team, so it is what it is. Ryze goes Fimble third this game. He's 5k HP and unkillable. Yeah, I mean, I think that Ryze should be very OP in this game. Once again, I would rather have right side draft. They should have winning lane bot. Mid is completely chilling in the game. Jungle is very good in the game. Like, pretty much the only champion that like Xin is not good into in the IWD team is Volibear. And they got counter pick top. So I think you should be very happy with Shopify side of the draft, but I just think they're the worst team, right? If you're a worst team, GG.
With Cryogen and Masu looking really
you know, the first option for Fly, I don't know.
In that first game.
I have no idea.
Okay, Seos and
I think Yukino is pretty good. But I wouldn't say he's like necessarily more of a prospect than somebody like Griffin. I think they're both pretty good.
In the lanes, we are waiting for Kangas, who's standing by for an interview with Griffin's brother. Hold on 1 second. That interview's coming up right now.
I mean, yeah. Like, do I have to commentate that? Am I supposed to say something now? Am I supposed to say something? I can just say nothing, right? That was very obvious to all of us that that was just pathetic. Okay, just move on.
Needing that one to join any sort sort of a fight here soon, about halfway through the teleport timer for him, as well as Griffin is going to be in some danger. Immediately jumped on by Shopify Rebellion, but they don't have the burst.
Okay.
Back the other way.
Oh, he's alive. Oh, they both went for it though. Now Zinni's kind of in a bad spot. Masu's just hitting. B-Boy has flash and barrier. Bro, I feel like B-Boy has to position more. He like has to just hit more here, no? I don't know. I feel like B-Boy kind of pussied out here. He had flash, he has barrier. Like, he could just be hitting. Like, Masu doesn't have great guns for fighting in that specific situation. He didn't have his white gun at the beginning of that, right? He said blue. I feel like if B-Boy just like turned around and started hitting, like they would have a chance. Like, if they all just fought this.
Yeah, I mean, that gave
let's watch it again.
Kind of a perfect window to get in here and do damage as you see those flashes going down.
Like almost, I mean, they stacked all their CC. Wonder if Zinni could have won for a better combo there, maybe?
Which really just sets up the rest of this fight. I also really liked Cryogen in this fight, really trying to set things up on the Thresh. And yeah,
I guess maybe he can't. I guess he's just spaced. The dragon's hitting him. It's just bad coordination. Zinni goes for the. It's fine.
Really good.
He couldn't play it better, I don't think.
Thresh combo.
But definitely have to make sure that he is on the same page.
I mean, the problem here is that Masu just has a fucking BF sword because they got 2v2 killed for no reason at like level 1, right? That's the actual problem.
Can do the same thing.
This should be good.
Nice combo. Great skirmish.
And they stacked their CC, and then Zinni and B-Boy flashed on the target where only one of them needed to flash. It probably should just be Zinni flashing, and B-Boy can save his Valk. Well, I guess B-Boy didn't technically flash on him. He Valked in and then had to flash out.
In trouble again, though. Has to use the ulti defensively over the wall as Shopify invade for the second spawn of the red buff here in the FlyQuest jungle. Contracts is going to get away with claiming that one, as now Griffin missing the ulti, significantly less.
Contracts missed his W on the Drakes. Now he has to walk around. It is what it is. What do you think about Zinni? I don't know much about him. I didn't watch CL. I haven't seen anything impressive yet, but we'll see. Oh my god, you lost this to E with your smite. Oh! Sorry. Oh, I'm too triggered.
Quad knows he's behind him, though. That's dangerous stuff.
Yeah, Quad throwing out the unraveled earth there prevents Contracts from being able to charge audaciously towards the FlyQuest mid lane.
Oh my god, we smited his Raptors and he got it with E, and the E doesn't even deal damage anymore because they nerfed the fuck out of it. Oh.
Counter pick here instead of first pick starts to feel like, all right, what did we really get done?
All right, Griffin's going in, immediately stuns up Zinni. There is your
nice play. They're just better, bro. They're just better players. They're just better players. There's nothing else to say. Fly is just player gapping them.
5-1 game now as Shopify falls flat in two separate lanes at the same time. And Cryogen threads the needle there with the death sentence. Masu is going
Masu's chasing that shit. All right, good shit. Nice. I like that. Bro, Cryogen's playing pretty well as well. I mean, he completely gapped Seos this series so far. He was much more useful in the Karma game. I mean, Rivera was kind of like Seos was gapping himself the first game, but this game, Cryogen definitely gapped him. So, like,
opportunity to try to make
well played to him. Also, look at where the pink ward is.
Hyping him up, such as just like stony face farming.
So
that pink ward
did confirm. So his Nico clone.
Oh, okay. Actually, no. I think that's fine. Because there's a bug where if you put a pink ward.
Something earlier, but.
Wait, was it fine? I don't actually. I mean, I guess it was technically in the Phaelite. If you put it outside of the Phaelite and it snaps into the Phaelite, then you don't actually get vision in the bush where your pink ward is. Theos just went in like 1v5. I can't imagine that's good. Griffin. That guy is worth 100 gold. He's 0-3. We're not flashing on him. You're letting him live. The guy flashed out and used Nico ult. We are letting him live. We are letting him live. You hear me? This is League of Legends in 2026. Look at this. 100 gold. 100 gold. That motherfucker is Gromp right now. Motherfucker is Gromp. We let him live. He already flashed and ulted. He's useless.
They're going to look to get on Fudge.
Yeah, Fudge has got to be careful here. Does manage to clear a little
all right.
does not hit the Gnar.
This is a pretty disgusting play to make at this point in the game. Like, the game was looking really good. Theos just walking in there. The Talia ult actually pushed him into the team. Masu is in mega no man's land, though. Masu has to die here. We have to kill Masu. In game, obviously.
means he doesn't.
I mean, that was very bad for the game.
And honestly, big punish coming out
That
of
was
Shopify
very,
there.
very bad for the game.
Yeah,
That is
just
the
as
second
we're
time
praising
now
FlyQuest
that Contracts has
for
missed
being
his
kind of
W on an
aggressive
objective
for
that was
any
standing
reason.
still.
They
Remember the
really
dragon?
overextend on
Throw that in there.
that
To play fight, they almost burst down Contracts. He flashes away from Masu's ulti, but we're
Oh,
back fighting.
Zinni is
Yeah, we're already back to live. It was flash
insanely
from
dead.
Griffin, Flash from Zinni. Terms, we win.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's so tough for all of these kind of shorter range champions to be able to find those entrants into fights.
Okay, immediate ulti coming out from Griffin here, and the seismic shove on Contracts knocks him back into the team. You want to take a free
Zinni is probably
dragon,
dead as
kill
well.
the enemy jungler.
Yeah, he's dead.
Contracts is going to respawn just in time for that timer, but he'll be trapped in the base. Zinni's dead here. and
Maybe
the other side of the
Palafox was
Yep,
the
and
key to
he's the one
Shopify.
who
Maybe
ran
Palafox was holding it all together.
map.
Griffin's
Seos,
going in.
the flash into the stun immediately locks him up. Seos with a flash.
I tweeted it out. Maybe Palafox was the key to Shopify's success. The glue holding it all together. Maybe we traded Palafox unfairly. That shit's deep right there. Why is Cryogen on this side? Why is the Thresh flanking? Oh, you can't outsmite Contracts. He's the GOAT. But why is the Thresh flanking here?
Dive him or really
This is how it's going to be all the time, by the way. There's going to be no counterplay. We live in LA again, so back to LA streaming. Okay. I mean, it's not as triggering as it was before because I lived here for years, right? So I just know how dog shit Spectrum is as a company.
You know what? I will build the
So
will
this
he
is what
even
it is,
get to
right?
it before-
I don't know.
before
how it
they
will always
close
be.
out?
Yeah, so the way LA works is like pretty much all the internet companies, because there's so much business and so many people live here, all the internet companies essentially just have their own areas. So like, for example, my area is only Spectrum. You can't get any other internet. So the good thing about that for the internet companies is they can deliver like a really horrible product because everyone kind of has to have internet. Like everyone's going to need to have internet in 2026. And like if it goes down, you know, every hour and a half for 10 minutes, it's like you don't really have an option. Like no one's going to cancel their internet over that. No one's going to live without internet because of that for the most part. So it allows them to provide like a really poor quality product while also like making good fucking money. Because obviously if there was competition and you had a product that was as bad as like Spectrum internet, everyone would just use the other competitor. But in LA it's like, oh nice, we get millions of users and we can not even spend money upgrading like our lines. It's pretty fucking goated, to be honest. Like I can't even like really hate. I respect the game. I respect the hustle.
30% off of his basic cooldowns. So if Rise can find the angle,
It'd be pretty fucking goated.
Are they gonna go?
They want the angle right now. They're putting Seos on the flank to try to go in for the Pop Blossom, but FlyQuest sniffs it out as Seos has to try to run away from Griffin.
For when you're having to deal with that on the other side of the map.
Which comes where I'm from. Race to the bottom.
Knocked up into the air by the 3,000 strike. Flash over the seismic shove from Contracts. A stasis from Quad to buy.
And gigabytes.
Moment, but he is shut down. That's 1,000 gold in the
Gigabytes per second. Fiber for 25 USD a month. I mean, the problem with Spectrum is never the speeds, right? Like, I have like, you know, 1 gigabit down and then like 40 up, which is fine. You know, the problem with Spectrum is their consistency. Like the speeds are technically better than what I have in Texas. It's just like, wait, Shopify is gonna win the game. Wait, what just happened? Hold on. Sorry. I was talking to chat about internet. What just happened here? Pretty good play. That's pretty good play by Shopify, but I don't know how this can happen. I don't know how they can have this gap in vision and walk this way. I mean, Zinni's dead, so they think that they're like completely fine. But like Griffin and Quad are dead, so like. What the fuck just happened? I thought FlyQuest had won the game for sure. Wait, they're gonna have Mountain Soul. Wait, it's winnable? It's actually winnable? Alright.
The cooldowns are virtually non-existent.
Honestly, I feel like Volibear doesn't matter at all at this point. I feel like Volibear is actually just like a piece of shit at this point. We'll see. I wouldn't care at all about the Volibear.
Or are they going to risk a flip?
I think it's more just you care about Aphelios. Like this Volibear will just like Just die.
Shopify got to be careful now as FlyQuest continue to defend. B-Boy firing off some rockets. Quad goes over the wall.
Fudge?
Weaver's wall trying to create some chaos. Fudge is locked up. The Meganar transforms just in time, but he should still die here. Another rock is
that was
thrown. And
extremely
Fudge is
disgusting
gone.
from Shopify.
From
All right,
Masu.
deserved
SCD
loss.
drops, and Shopify Rebellion are now caught on the wrong side of the map. It's
Just Masu go mid, the rest chase.
B-Boy in a 3v5.
They just have to kill B-Boy here. They shouldn't care about anyone else.
Yeah,
game's over. Game's over. Masu will end. Gakos, walk at them. Gakos, you gotta walk first, bro.
To 4v3. There's still 40 seconds on both dead players for the Rebellion. And now the remaining 3 will try to re-engage onto Griffin. Plenty of damage here as B-Boy's first to die.
Well, that was almost a monumental throw.
Contracts can't get away, and Masu's position in the enemy base.
Bro, I think Shopify might end up being a bottom 2 team this split. I could see it. Because I think Disguised and Sentinels might be better than them. And then I think it would just be up to Dignitas.